So I have a very important message to talk about. We all dream about finding money. Walking along a trail, you've heard the stories before. A couple over in California found millions in gold coins in a can. You always think about finding that cash out there or when you're out walking or just stumble upon something. Well, it happened to me. And it happened in a way that I would have never dreamed and never would have thought of. Matter of fact, it seemed uncanny, almost dangerous, because all the things that go through your mind, all the stuff that's going on in the world, and you just make you wonder if the way it was set up, if it wasn't bait to cause harm. And I hate to say that about a blessing, but it's the truth. And let me explain what's going on. Me and my dad, every Thursday, we go fishing. And when we go to Turkey Creek Lake in Shawnee State Forest, wherever by the swimming area, I like to take a walk down the trail. There's a trail that goes all the way around the lake, and I'll walk down part of it. I try to stay close to Dad because I do worry about him falling. He does use a rollator. Well, as I'm walking down the trail yesterday, I looked down about a mile into the woods. There's this on a rock. My first thought was somebody dropped something that was hiking and it fell out of their backpack. And then I got to thinking, it's in Ziploc. You don't put a card in Ziploc unless you want to protect it from the weather. And I thought, okay, so the card reads, the smallest things can change our lives. One hand reaching out to another, one prayer whispered in faith, one moment that shines with his presence. And I thought, well, obviously it's religious, and this is an example of what people would refer to as Jesus' hands together praying. And I went ahead and took it out thinking, I hope this is not something bad, something that's trying to trick me. Because, in this world, you just never know. And I don't want to take a blessing and turn it into something bad. But that's just my thoughts. There's a lot of evil in this world. And this is what was inside. There was a $20 and a $5 note. And we're taped to it here. And it says, thinking of you with deep appreciation, God. That was important. It had Job 12:7-10. Here's the back. And this is what Job 12:7-10. Now remember, I'm along the lake out in Shawnee State Forest. And it's a beautiful day. But this is what they had written as far as the verse is concerned. But now ask the beast, and they will teach you, and the birds of the air, and they will tell you. Or speak to the earth, and it will teach you, and the fish of the sea will explain to you. Who among all these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this, in whose hand is the life of every living thing, and the breath of all mankind? Now, this is what I did. I didn't feel right taking the money. I'm not rich, but I did not need $25. And I just did not feel compelled to do that. I felt compelled to do this video. So I appreciate the blessing, and hopefully someone needed this. I hope I did the right thing. I felt like I did. I put it back in the plastic and put it down to make sure that it wouldn't get wet. And hopefully someone else comes along that maybe needs this. It's very important to them. Or maybe it's just that that's going to pass away and get wet and be done with and ruined, and that this video is the blessing. I don't know. I know this is a different type of video. It's not really about coins and currency, but yet it is about something that I found. I did find $25 in the middle of the woods, or at least out in the woods, which is really strange in and of itself. The fact that it was in a religious in nature is something that touches my heart, something that means something to me because I am a believer. I believe in Jesus as my Savior, and I've been raised that way, and this means something to me. Hopefully it means something to you. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.